Innovative.
The WB Morning Show, hosted by the real Young LA and Cool Ass Cam.
Hey now, say now, it's your motherfucking boy Young LA, the real Young LA, and you know I'm with Cool Ass Cam, man, for the record.
Yes, sir. Welcome to the WB Morning Show. Hope y'all ready for the Wake and Bake.
If you don't know, man, the WB stands for Wake and Bake, man. You know what I'm talking about? You see, we got the whole little getting put together. My bro don't even smoke, so he ain't even tripping. So we gonna get him together on the back end, man. But guess what? We got a special guest in the house. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
What's happening? What's happening, man? You know, LA's on. You know, Young ROOK is in the building, man. I'm here, man. Slauson Ave, you know. That's what we do, man. We around. You around, you know. The West kept secret. If you know, you know.
You know what I'm talking about? If you know, you know. I know. You know what I'm talking about? I know what's going on, man.
Come on,
so
man.
I usually start the show off saying, you remember how me and you met. Ain't no right or wrong answer. It's just good content.
Man, you know what? I'm thinking my boy, Recipe, I think my boy Montre introduced us.
Yeah.
Way back.
Yeah.
I think he introduced us. I don't know if we was out in the streets or if we was in the studio.
He was like an uncle to me. He was real like best friends with my other uncle named Angus, and you know how like you was his and my boy Angus, I was his.
Right.
So I always used to be he used to be always at Angus' house. So every time I come, I pulling up, he playing my music. So he used to be always on some nigga. You gotta fuck with my boy. I got a nigga that's hard too. His name Young ROOK. I'm on some shit. Link us up whenever. So every time we see it wasn't like every time. Sometimes he'll let me get my music off. You know how some niggas just overdo it. He'll let me get some off sometime, but every so often he'll feel it like, man, I still gotta hook you up with Young ROOK. So he definitely put it in my brain. He might even called you and put us on the phone together or something. But we ran into each other organically, just happened to bump into each other. But
100%.
He for sure told me about you. Yeah, rest in peace, Montre, the big dog, man.
Man.
He for sure was fucking with my nigga Young ROOK. So
that nigga was A1, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah,
that was a good spirit right there. That nigga 100. Montre gonna have you dying. He gonna have a bottle. You know what I'm talking about? And he gonna be with you on all levels if he fuck with you,
talk
man.
shit all day too.
For sure. That was my shit talking partner right there.
He had some jokes on him, so
for sure.
that was a vibe. But yeah, I remember that. That's so I'm glad that we both.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then I think the first time we got together and we was on camera was at the Magic Show when we met Gary Archer
in Vegas.
Yeah.
And shit.
That was back in the day too. So that was dope though because I started learning at that time that we got to move around out of LA. You know what I mean? Now I see you all over the place. I don't know if that was one of your first rap moving around, or was you already in traffic back then?
Nah, I was doing that, and then I was doing that like because I was rolling around with the clothing company Crooks and Castles at that time.
Yeah,
so
for sure.
We go 2 times a year, the summer one and then and the winter one. So I always came down. That was like something I had to do to network, and they was the biggest shit going. So.
Yeah.
At the time, so I just got a lot of connections through that, and then I think about 2 years after that, that's when I started going to New York.
That part,
So
it started with Vegas and then went to New York.
Yep.
Yeah. So when we went, I was with Black Friday at the time. So shout out C Nice and Roosevelt.
Yeah.
We was just moving around on some music type shit. So we didn't even have nothing to do with no fashion at that time. Even though I had a clothing store, I knew about fashion and shit. But we was just in there networking. So. Meeting Gary Archer that time, he was just saying, you got to go to different markets to meet different people because you never know who you'll meet at the fashion show, but he could have plays and music. All you got to do is be outside talking, you know what I mean? So he gave me a lot of good motivation. And then, like I said, one thing I know about LA niggas, when we get out of town and you run to another LA nigga, we for sure gonna link up off the dribble.
Yeah.
But we was already supposed to have linked up wherever, so we linked up and chopped it up and shit. And it was cool. I think you was out there with some folks too. You don't remember who you was with at that time?
Man, because I don't know which year it was. I don't know if it you know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure.
But I think I got like footage.
Yeah,
I think I had my cameraman with me and all that. So I would have to look back. But I probably brought some people. I always went with like at least 2 people. But bro, that was a vibe.
Yeah,
like
man.
I remember them days was like the golden era days, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they got shit going on like that right now. Like,
nah, for sure. That shit was different back then. And
you really had to grind it out.
Back then, it was weird to whip out your phone and go on YouTube and record something. So that was like one of the regular videos I got on YouTube. I don't know what made me go record it on YouTube, but I got us on YouTube still from that time.
Yeah.
Us just talking. And, YouTube, we just dropping videos and content.
Yeah.
Some told me that I should have stayed on that. Nigga would have been popping and then how the shit all turned out. But fast forward, we still popping. Hello.
We still popping.
You know what I'm talking about?
I told you every time I see, because we be outside. So even like now, every time I see you, I big you up just because I see how you moving. Like you really out here. Like you know what I'm saying? And that's what you got to do.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. You are like with the people's champ type shit.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like some niggas don't have no interaction. But you on the other hand, I pop out, I see you.
Yeah, I see. I might see one nigga. I might see you, and I'm trying to walk to you and shake 10 hands, try to keep them conversations the whole time. I'm working my way to see you, the first nigga I looked and locked eyes with. But nigga to yeah. But shit, I genuinely try to make sure I tend to all my relationships like my real partners. Nigga don't be trying to get too big or nobody looking like they little. Everybody is everybody, and I treat them like my peoples and shit. So yeah, it always been like that with me and you. I done been hanging out with you for years and shit. So yeah, let's take it back though, man.
What we doing?
What was your first rap name? It was always Young Rook?
It was actually Young Rookie.
Okay.
And then it turned into Rook.
Okay, got you.
And then now it's just Rook.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But the Rookie came from like I started rapping like 10th grade. You know what I'm saying? And then I was by myself, and then I had ended up switching schools or whatever, and then met two other niggas, and we like, this is back when like the Basement and Rap City, we used to
Big Tigger.
leave school, go to this nigga crib and watch that shit. We was recording on a little computer, nigga. What that shit was called, I forgot, but we started like, we got to come up with some names, because I was like the head of the thing, like the you know what I'm saying. I'm like, we need names, we need this, because I had a little connections even when I first started type shit.
Nigga been connected, man.
So I'm like, need some names, and everybody coming up with their name. I'm like, don't nobody, like Rookie was like, because I knew I was nice. So I'm like, who the fuck want to be called Rookie?
Like the Rookie of the Year type shit.
Or like, who want to be called Rookie?
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, so that was like a conversational piece to where it's like, this nigga's a rookie, and I start spitting on, and then
be like, oh no, he's nice.
No, he's a vet, nigga.
Yeah, exactly.
So, I get you.
And then that turned into Rook, and so that's that's how I did it. I came up with that.
What made you get into the music?
Man, when I started playing ball like 10th grade.
Niggas was nice?
I had some skills.
Yeah, stop playing with my boy.
I stopped playing like 10th grade. I was moving schools, and then some shit happened. They said I had like a heart murmur type shit.
Oh, damn.
But
my mom got one of those. That's like a hole in your heart, but you can still breathe.
It was like a regular heartbeat,
okay.
But they wouldn't sign my physical to play for that season. And I kind of just sat out, and then I kind of started losing it. And I was moving schools and shit. Then at that time, it was just like whatever. So one of the schools I was at, I used to have like take the bus and transfer and shit. Yeah. And I'm listening to just music. We had the Walkmans back then. So I'm just listening to music a lot. And then, like I said, with me watching Rap City and all that shit, nigga just started rapping. And then my cousin had a studio. My cousin is a few years older than me, and he's a singer, but I just started going to the studio with him, just being there. And then I ended up just start writing, and that was my thing and my passion. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like shit, if I ain't hooping no more, I'm trying to do something in entertainment. Yeah, that's just the way I looked at life. Like I ain't want to be no doctor or no shit. Nothing wrong with that. I just it wasn't for me.
Everybody got their own path. Yeah, you've been dropping ever since you've been doing it, man, and I respect it because you know how to get your own core audience and tend to them, and you know how to just got your own website, your own motion, your own everything, man. How did you get into that? Most people, they chasing the dream of being a signed artist and going after that, but you could be out here making more money than them niggas be having by just doing it how you doing it. What's your thoughts on that?
I came with like just being around. Like I said, I was around like niggas that was always like 10 years older than me and shit. So
that part.
If I'm 19, man, they 29, they 28. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, being around crooks and castles kind of helped me a lot with just seeing how they moved. So even though I wasn't too much in the clothing, I'm a fashion nigga. Like I like to dress. Yeah. And then I, just seeing independent grind. Like who else? You gotta get it yourself. Like
Yeah.
I ain't never really asked niggas for nothing. Like
Yeah.
I got a lot of relationships.
Yeah.
And people say that was like a hinder of me, like cause I never really use them. I see niggas in traffic all day, like.
Yeah, I be on that same time.
I don't
Like
be
that's my
asking
partner,
niggas for
but
shit,
I ain't.
bro.
I don't mean I want to start begging now because we
Yeah.
cool. It's like whenever I see you, if something come about, it's love. But to be going out my way, coming, thinking about your program, seeing how we can, it ain't even that. It's all love just for we being cool and we showing each other respect and shit when we see each other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, on the other end, some people be like, man, you know all these niggas, you ain't even at least interview them.
Right.
You know what I mean? So one day I sat in here and I was just talking to him like, bro, what's some of the people you want to see me interview? And he started naming so many people, and I'm like, damn, yeah, it is a lot of people left. So at certain points, you do got to start using that Rolodex sometimes, man.
Yeah. So I pick and like, but it's like
Yeah.
right now it's like the way I'm moving. If it happened, it happened type
Mm-hmm.
shit. Like I don't really be pressing the situation. I like doing my own thing. I record at home. I do
Yeah.
all that shit. So it's like, all right, well, I'll send you something. If it work, it work. I ain't really.
Yeah, I'm still on that, pulling up to the studio trying to record on the same track. Every time I talk to you, I know you be on some nigga. I'll send you the record, send it back. We're gonna knock it out.
You could come to the crib. Everybody
Yeah.
can't come to my crib.
Yeah.
I record at home.
No, I already
I
know.
be
That's
wanting
why I
everybody
ain't
in
never
my-
hit you.
But no,
yeah.
you
No, it's
great.
love,
You
for
great.
sure.
You could pull through. I don't be wanting everybody in my shit.
Yeah,
It's
nah,
my
for
personal
sure.
space.
Nah.
And then I record different now.
I just watched something with Vince Staples. He said he don't let nobody come to his cribs, homies and nothing. He said, what you want to come for, nigga? I ain't feeding niggas.
Yeah.
I don't want to talk to you at the crib.
Right.
So I was like, that might be a little extreme, but it makes sense because he said, nigga, Uber Eats could pull up and when they know it's you here,
Yeah.
they're gonna open the door. So just some respect being a real LA nigga like
Yeah.
certain shit's off limits. You know what I'm talking about?
100%.
Everybody ain't coming to the crib, man.
Nah.
It's all love. pound. No sir. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
I mean, you know.
But I appreciate it. I could pull up, but you know, me and you, we got the mutual spot.
Oh yeah, we can still.
Yeah.
Go Bates. We go.
Yeah,
I
my
got some
nigga
shit.
Bates, man.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
my-
always
that's
that
my-
because that make a nigga pull up. I had put up on it recently.
Yeah.
Did some shit with my nigga Tylo.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
that's my guy.
Yeah, for
Tyler
sure.
was- that's another nigga, bro.
Yeah.
You go. He everywhere.
For sure. Yeah, I for sure see my nigga Tylo out and about
Tyler,
for sure.
I seen the nigga in Atlanta one time, bro. I'm at the what's the shit called? It used to be out here, but they shut it down. Some chicken beer. I don't know what it was, but one of the fixins.
It was something in beers or something. I know
One of
what
them.
you're talking about.
I met one in Atlanta, like,
Yeah,
and this
Come on.
nigga, he in there.
yeah,
I'm like, nigga,
outside. Yeah, I went to the exhibit. He was just at Peppermint.
Yeah.
And you know, like it's kind of dark in there.
Yeah.
We been in there for maybe an hour together, and when I look and they shined the light in the little cut, he in the table, you know, one of the VIP sections, standing up doing the look. And when the light hit him, I'm like, nigga, let me go over there and see this nigga. But yeah, been there. I'm like, oh yeah, how long you been? Oh, I've been here for like hours. I'm like, nigga, that's crazy. I've been here about the same time.
Yeah.
If that light wouldn't have shined on you, I
Wouldn't
wouldn't have
even-
seen you. And he would have told me, nigga, I've been there. He wasn't there. Been there, done it the whole time. But yeah, you know how this shit go.
Yeah, LA, man. Real LA. Real LA, no LA. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah, man. Being outside, man. So, you say you from the Slauson area, right?
Yeah, yeah.
You know, niggas got to ask you, what was your relationship with Nip Hustle?
Oh man, man, bro, like it's
Deeper than rap.
of course. So like I was around his whole get down, like when he was about to sign with Epic, like all of that, the Johnny Shipe shit and all of
Yeah.
that. So I actually learned a lot from him just being a fly on the wall.
That part.
And I never pressed him on music or none. We did a few songs. I ain't gonna hold you, but they never finished.
Yeah.
And I thought it was. I don't know. Gonna hold you. I thought it was some bullshit a few times because we in the studio. This nigga falling asleep. I'm like, bro, like, but we done did a few records, but it's not like I never really pressed him for records. It was like I was just around when he go to LAX tour. Whenever he go, I was just around because I'm a homie from the hood.
Yeah. Now, I always thought of Nip as a nigga that was going to be here. So even if you hanging, you like, oh, nigga, I'll get a record from my bro. That's my people's. I ain't no pressure.
You don't be pressuring
But
it.
at the same time, when that happened, like, oh, damn, that's crazy. So I can only imagine it wasn't even, oh, that's my good people's. It ain't even know, oh, he right here. Hey, I need a record from you. Why you fella? It's on some, oh, I see this nigga. I might fall asleep next time he in the studio. It ain't nobody tripping. It's just real partner.
Yeah, so that we got it's so many stories I can't even name them all. But what I do right before he passed was around his Grammy.
Yeah,
I was at his Grammy party. I got the pictures and all that.
Yeah,
we had the suits on.
Yeah,
and all
I remember
that.
seeing you in that suit.
We had a conversation. We had a conversation, and he said, "Bro, I know I owe you one." I said, "Bro, don't even. Hey, this your time." I said, "We gonna catch up, bro. I know you got me." And that was our last time speaking, but it was like. He already knew, but I like I said, when niggas is in motion, hey, showtime, bro. You get me. Yeah. Like I ain't give a damn about no song, bro. Nah. Like I'm glad. I love to see niggas winning.
Yeah. Plus he had you in with him anyway, so it was more like a real partner. It wasn't. I need to
that's the night I met Hove, right?
Yeah.
This nigga moving everybody out the section. He didn't move me. So that's why I'm like, if you that woke up that morning, nigga, I had pictures, people Instagram me, "Dang, you with Jay-Z?" I'm like, I didn't pull my phone out with Hov and say, "Can I get a picture?"
You do. Let it happen organically.
It happened.
You know how this shit play out.
Yeah, like I wasn't expecting it either, but I was like, it's like I don't have
I loved it for some. That's why niggas had their own cameraman.
Yeah.
Shout out my nigga Yoda. I know he gonna clack how.
He gonna get you right.
Gotta get this. I don't really even gotta say, hey, let's take a picture. He already off guarding us right now. Fam, book out.
That's one thing I don't have. Because I move alone and certain shit like, bro, I might not have
I
had
ain't gonna
a plus
lie,
one
it be
night.
certain times where it be like that, where you might have to tap a random person and say, can you get this flick for me? It do be like that, but I'm saying for the fact when you don't got a chance to and you can't, you know what I mean? Yeah,
but that was one of them where it just randomly happened. I woke up that morning and I'm next to Hove and T.I. and all them niggas, Dave Chappelle. I was like, damn. So I was gonna say, bro really fucked with me because, like I said,
I say enough.
He moved enough.
I know when
niggas out the section.
I know what it's like to be in the section and niggas got to tell somebody, "Hey, we got to get niggas up out of here."
Right.
Sometimes that could be one of the most awkwardest things, or it could be a nigga saying, "Hey, get up out of here and get to moving," with the little passive aggressiveness to it.
Yeah, my bad.
So when you already see, here we go with this, and then nigga, nah, you good. Mm-hmm. It's the rest of the, and you like, oh, okay, that part. So
but that's another reason I really like be moving alone because I don't really.
You got action when you by yourself like that. I ain't never
really been. Yeah, I ain't never been an entourage nigga.
If you want to tell you a Hollywood secret, if you want to get somewhere, it'd be way easier when you by yourself, because niggas will see you. Oh, you by yourself? Because they'll ask you who you with. Yeah. You will say, oh, I got 2 people with it. They'll be like, oh, okay, for sure. I'll be right back. And you know you blew it. That was the I ain't get it. Or you say, who you with? Oh, I just got one with me. They be like, all right, come on, follow me. That's when you know it's good. They turn around, get the belling. Yeah. You follow. They telling everybody, no, he's good.
Yeah.
And then now you know them people gonna let you do what you gotta do, you know. So
either that or if you're rolling with women, you will never lose.
Oh yeah, that's another Hollywood secret.
Yeah.
They want 10 women in you're in anything.
If you got some joints with you all right. But if you
and they gotta be some hotties though. They can't just come
have
with
no little booger wuss.
You look like my cousin. One of those. Nah, go cut it. Yeah, man. You look like my cousin. Yeah, so I see you be busting the padded seat movement, man. I respect it, man. And you got your own team, and you've been pressing them for a long time. Yeah. Tell these folks your team, man.
Everybody hate when I say this. I'm a Dallas Maverick. Well, how you a Maverick from LA? Like, nigga, I like sports. It ain't about the. I mean,
yeah, no, I'm for sure pressing the politic on that one.
I mean,
but I know you out of it. Any nigga that been pressing their team for that long, and you really putting the money behind it, bad niggas, doing the real good jersey, not the little, you know, when nigga a little halfway fan, nigga, shut up and come be an LA fan.
Right.
When nigga doing it right, we gotta let you do it up. But yeah, what's the padded seat movement about, man?
It's just, I've been going to games about 7 or 8 years now, and I mean, I feel if I ain't down there, why the fuck I'm gonna go? I ain't going. I don't want to sit in your suite. I don't want to be up there in the 300. I can watch it on TV or go to the bar.
Yeah.
I like to be in the mix, and I done met so many people.
Slapping hands.
Oh man, it's another networking thing for me. Plus, I really fuck with basketball. That's what I you know what I'm saying. You come to my crib, it's gonna be ESPN on. I don't watch TV. I watch sports. That's it.
Yeah.
So just me going to the games. Like I said, that's my entertainment. I don't really like clubbing too much. I mean, summertime I'll pop out, but just going to the club, all that shit, I'm kind of over it. So my entertainment is going to games. Go and watch live sports.
I usually see you at more of the VIP, elegant type of events. I bumped into you at one of the ghetto years.
Hey,
you was in that motherfucker.
I do it all.
You know what I'm talking about? I said, look at Young Rook. He was like, I'll be in and out of here in about 30 minutes, but I'm in here though.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I had me walking in. I was like,
no, you was there when I got there. I didn't have you walking in there. You was there already.
I didn't know what I was walking in, and I said, okay.
Yeah, that's one of the ghetto spots we got cracking for sure. It did start off as ghetto, but now it's going up.
That was yeah,
it's cracking in that motherfucker for sure.
That shit was different. I mean, I ended up seeing people I knew.
Yeah, as you would.
But that ain't gonna be no every week.
Yeah, I see you niggas in the next year, baby.
Yeah, it gotta be a special pop out to go back to that. But
yeah, but it's a cool little ghetto event to drop a single at or pop a bottle every now and then. It ain't that ghetto.
You perform there yet?
Yeah, we did a R&B brunch with Zaga. He had brought Kaylin for real out.
Okay.
And then when I had just dropped my tape with G5, so we was in there.
Oh yeah.
Did that Look Like Money. We did that, all the good hits we got on there and fucked it up. But yeah, it was cracking. That motherfucker was full of years everywhere.
Nah, it was full that night. I was like, I ain't heard it. I was like, I guess I won't be out.
Hey man, you out. You with the good people. You was in the right section. All of the good things when you do be out. So
100%.
It all worked itself out. So my next question is this: what song made you fall in love with hip hop?
Song? Damn. I don't know if it's a particular song. More like certain artists. I don't know if it's a song. Like my niggas that made me want to rap. Like when I heard them, it was like Jada Kiss.
No, see, that's not what I'm saying though. Cause I know what you mean. Cause I know what songs would make me. When you was a kid though, when you first this my first favorite song ever. When you first started listening to rap music, you can't think of it. Really see, mine's was. I'm gonna just say mine's was Da Brat, Funkdafied, or like I Got Five on. It was like one of my first jump. Kid and Crisscross, something like that.
I thought I was Crisscross. We could do that. Okay. I thought that's.
So that's why I'm saying fall in love with hip hop. When you said make you want to rap, that's not what made me want to rap.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? So yeah, what? So now you can still. We gonna go crisscross jump for you. Now let's say what song made you want to rap though, or what artist? Then we can even do that.
Well, it was Fab. It was Fab that really motivated me to, because I heard his first album, and like I said, I was on that bus. I'm like, this nigga's. My style is already. I'm a metaphoric nigga. Yeah. I like lyrics. Yeah. And I'm like, this nigga is busting.
Yeah.
So it was like a Fab Jada Kiss. It's like that's my.
That's one of my cores too. Jada Kiss, Fab. And then Cassidy. That was one of my main ones that made me really like. You know what? I do want to rap.
Yeah, Cass was. His shit was different.
Yeah,
his vibe.
Yeah, no, for sure.
He had a movement for a little bit. I don't know what happened after that, but yeah.
He got in a car accident and he caught a case or something. Shit got real.
That shit slow you down a lot.
That's life, real life. That's the thing about music. Yeah. Real life and music, it don't always go at the same time. Hey, shout out to my young boy Ziggy, man, going crazy on the baseball field, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Dog out. Oh, hell no. Woo!
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they don't bite.
That's our podcast dog. No, he don't bite.
Big ass dog.
We had him. We been here since he was a kid, so we been doing this. So he used
to.
Nah, you good. If I ever bring you somewhere that's you fit to have any problem, I'll go jump in the line. So you won't never say I went with my nigga Young LA and got massacred. That's a negative, man. If I invite you, I'm gonna take it. I'm standing in front.
I was just fucking with you.
You know it's love, man. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, man.
But what was we saying? Cassidy. Yeah, Cassidy so that was one of the first ones. So yeah, since we talk about it, what's your top 5 dead or alive, and then what's your top 5 you listen to right now if you was on the Vegas?
Ooh, boy, got some questions.
We're gonna start with the top 5 dead or alive.
Okay, we're gonna go Jay-Z. We talking it was rap, right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go Jay-Z, of course. We're gonna go Jada. Go Fab. We gonna go Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
Put Snoop on my top, and then that fifth dude, I'm gonna go. You know what? I'm gonna go Nas.
That part.
I'm gonna go Nas.
Yeah. That nigga one of the tops for sure.
He got one of my favorite albums, the Stillmatic joint.
When a nigga was rapping backwards.
That one was hard too. Yeah. Rewind. I think that was on the previous album, but yeah.
Okay. All right. So yeah, if you was on the way to Vegas right now, who you sliding to? Who on your playlist right now?
Man, I listen to R&B. I ain't gonna hold you.
Come on, give us some good R&B records there, cause I might want to play. You know, in LA they got the no rap before 12. So my nigga doing 12. It all day. He ain't stopping at 12.
Look, I ain't gonna hold you. I'm still listening to old shit.
Man, put us up on
right
game.
Now.
Right now, if you was on the Vegas, whatever artist, whatever songs, there's a chance where you could set some spotlight, put some light on some other artists from LA too. But if not, you could tell us your R&B list, nigga. We might.
You know who I like from LA? This nigga sing. His name Kenyon Dixon.
Oh yeah, I know him. I know him when he started. He a nigga for sure.
I like Kalen. I ain't gonna hold you. Kalen in the playlist. If I got a playlist going on right now, they in it. That's like if we go on LA, them two for sure. Kalen, I fuck with him, and I think he coming out a new project too. But let's go. I gotta look at my playlist, bro. I just be having shit on shuffle.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I just do a LA list. I like Sir.
Okay.
Sir Cole.
Inglewood. So we got Kalen, Sir. That's two right now, or did you name somebody
Kenyon
else?
Dixon.
Kenyon Dixon, yeah, for sure. So we had three.
Gotta go Eric Bellinger. He cold.
She ain't women, I don't want. Yeah. And all that. And last one. Shit. That nigga came with the R&B list on his cam first one to do it. He player for that. I like that.
I'm a player.
We sipping on good mimosas to go with.
I didn't throw mine back. You know, I don't smoke, but I
it's
drink.
all good. You want to get her some more?
Get a little bit, yeah.
Ain't no more orange juice right now. I gotta go.
I don't need that.
You nigga need that cleat though. Hello.
And let's go. I'm gonna just go Chris Brown, bro.
That part.
We'll put on some Chris Brown.
What's your go-to Chris Brown song?
I ain't know. It's that last album was going like that whole thing is.
Let's get it poppin'.
You can't even lose with the whole album.
I'm gonna let you pour your own jug this time,
100%. But yeah, I went R&B on you. I know you wasn't expecting that one.
Nah, I wasn't expecting it, but I liked your top
I'm
five.
Still listening
that was
to
smooth.
Old rap. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
You want to give us an artist or something? Or we gonna just leave it at the top five?
Yeah, just keep it right there. You know.
So what you got out right now, man? Let's talk about what you working on. What we supposed to be having the people go check out? What's live on the platforms
still playing
right now?
my last project. It's called The Godly Way. It's got like 8. I think I did 8 records on that. I like to do them short now, like 8. I don't really like doing nothing past 10.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. That's where the market.
I put that out like last summer, but it's still moving. I still got videos to shoot or some shit. I've just been busy working, so I ain't had the time to shoot the visuals. But I've been recording. I just started back recording like a couple weeks ago, so I got like 5 new records. I'm gonna probably just drop them singly though. Man,
I know you gonna have your rollout, your layout, do it all, man.
I'm gonna do them.
And you do it smooth every time, so it'd be cool sitting back watching the homie.
I'm gonna do them
single. I'm talking about, you just gotta let a nigga know I'm pulling up, do the release party, do whatever, so niggas could come support.
I know
you know what time it is.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
And I'm working on my birthday is next. It's in January, but I'm working on a party for my birthday, and it's gonna be a suit and tie joint. You invited anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be an hour performance with a band, and then after that it's party time.
Jazz these niggas up one time, put the suit on.
It's gonna be like some Young Rook Unplugged.
Taper it up, man, one time. That's fly.
First time performing with a band too, so I'm like excited for it and just ready, you know. So I'm trying to find a venue right now. When
you gonna have another record out by then? Are you gonna?
Yeah, I probably should, but it's gonna be more so
the record
nostalgia shit, like nostalgia. So it's like
all the Young Rook niggas known and loved over the years.
Like just certain records that would sound good live, and you know what I'm saying.
You know what? One thing I always bring your name up when I tell people about. You put me up on Mama's Chicken.
Oh man, come on, that's family.
I know. I always tell that's my people's right there. I go big on them about Mama's Chicken, man.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mama's Chicken. Definitely a staple in the Slauson area.
That's my auntie's store. You know, she done had it there. We just did the 60th anniversary last September.
You told me you was gonna tell me about it. I missed it. I looked on there and seen the pictures. It's all good.
I
it
mean,
happens. I do that to people when they say it, so
bro,
I can't be mad when it happened. But I did remember you told me, and I was looking forward to it.
Bro,
Nah, you a real nigga. I ain't gonna hold it against you, man. I did want to say it on camera though, just so the folks know this shit happens sometimes.
It happens. No, it was a vibe. But yeah, that's she been around putting it together for a while. Yeah, so I mean, everybody in there. Let my man get his part off.
That's that WB.
You know when he put his hands up. You gotta put your hands up. It's bad.
That's that good ride at Six Flags. When you, shit, man. That's what we do it for, man. That's the one that'll readjust your wave cap right there. They gotta put the strings back around. Make sure ain't none of the meat short. Nigga had a meat short of this wave cap, and don't nobody tell him. You supposed to be holding like, hey man.
Gotta let niggas know.
Yeah, fix that right there. Pause.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Yeah, so
but yeah, that's fame. Like I said, you go in there, all my family in there, my dad, my uncle, auntie, and cousins. That's what we grew up on.
Okay, so just so we can rep them right, what are these good people known for at the Mama's Chicken?
She's known for her chicken sausage links, but I usually get ground because I be making tacos
breakfast,
and shit.
Yeah.
But you get the link like she go.
Man,
4th of July coming up. It's about to be a headache. Like
right,
all the holidays is crazy, but like it seems like the 4th is just more crazy. Like
yeah, they sell breakfast. They sell like you can go in there and get you a chicken link, but a lot of people go in there and get
their own shit, make it the crib, put it on the grill,
ready to go. Yeah,
put it on
niggas
the
got
grill.
businesses with the good chicken. I can bite it. Oh, that's mama's.
Yeah,
I know this. Yeah, I'm talking about.
She got a lot of accounts with the LA, like a lot of the Caribbean spots and the Jamaican spots. They got accounts with her. You know what I'm saying?
Anybody should be tapped in with her. I ain't gonna lie. That's the chicken sausage of all chicken sausages, man.
So,
pause for the niggas weird, man. But
yeah,
you know what I'm talking about.
Now every time somebody come from out of town, like I gotta bring them there, and they got this shit is crazy. But I it's just me helping promote my auntie, even though she hates all that promotion. But she old school.
Yeah, no, I met her. She gonna make sure she speaks, take care of business and all that. But as far as like, I want to get on camera and tell the kid, nah, I don't see that. She be low. All right, now see you next time.
Every niggas coming in there, say, oh yeah, I know Rook. She like, all right, it's my nephew. All right. $20.99, like she don't.
Yeah, no, I ain't never. I would never try to do that. No. I tell people so they can go try the food. I'm not telling nobody to go in there and tell them anything about anything. It's not going.
She don't care no way.
Knowing Rook is supposed to make you want to pay. That's the whole point of going to a nigga auntie to go. Let me give you a tip if anything. You talking about young Rook so you could get the chicken sausage meal for free?
That's crazy.
Don't say my name. Please don't say my name when you go.
Don't
go in there when you ready to spend 100 and just buy something for 40 and say keep the change. Then say I'm young Rook people.
Come on, man. Everybody ain't like the real young LA.
When a nigga go in that motherfucker and try to get the $30 worth of food for that free and then say, oh yeah, I'm a young Rook people. It's like, nah, don't ever do that. That's not how you do that. So yeah. Every time I'm doing it right, man. Nigga blowing your shit up. Niggas just tell you know what? Don't tell nobody else you know me from here.
100.
Oh, goddamn. The ghetto, man. I told people I can't work in no regular job because I know too many ghetto people. Nigga working at a shoe spot. They come in, hey, young, I know you can help me out. And I'm like, nigga, did you even look to see if the manager was right here?
Make a nigga.
Now they gonna tell me you can't help him.
Hey, make a nigga lose his job.
Come on, man.
First day.
Booter. Timberland boots. Soon as he come in there, because the niggas just know you can hold the Jordans for him. You know what I'm talking about? I can't do nothing for you. Matter of fact, I might have to go put a new application down, man.
100%. Nah, man. Good vibes.
Yeah, all good vibes, man. What the people should be looking out for you for, man? That concert. What else we got? We got the clothing out.
The website always up. Highway Music Entertainment is still my my thing, but should I put my shit on today? But Stay Godly is, you know what I'm saying? That's my clothing.
I need to give me one of those.
I got you. Just give me a size. I'm put a package for you.
What double XL, XL?
Easy. I got you. When I get home, I got you.
Yeah, no, that's good.
My shit is print on demand, so it's the easiest way to do it.
Yeah, somebody was just telling me that
niggas be bullshitting, bro. Mm-hmm. Like I remember I was spending thousands and I get paid Friday, nigga. Shit sitting in your trunk. You got all like. So now it's print on demand. You want to buy it? You go to link. They gonna make it. The company get theirs. I get mine. They send it to your house or wherever you tell them to send it. That's the easiest way for me.
It makes sense to me.
So,
and it's gonna get there.
But I put an order for you. I got you.
I got you on the back end. It's all good.
Don't worry about it.
I know you ain't said worry about it. I'm worried about it though. I just told you don't go to a nigga establishment.
Man. I get you.
On the reverse side, I don't want you. You know, it's good, but still, when you walk into my store, you know, a ring, ling, ling. You know, so I'm gonna make sure I shoot it. It's love. You my guy, and I know you doing your thug, man. This is real. This is, you know, motivation. You know what I'm talking about?
100.
Go buy a nigga CD, man. So a nigga might have to, you know, dig in your trunk or something, man. You know, I ain't said that's what he on, but I'm saying you go help somebody.
Right.
They out there hustling CDs on Venice Beach, man. He could have been thinking about breaking in the car. So, you know, you helping somebody do something positive. You know, that's all it is. But before we get out of here, we like to switch it around, let you be the podcaster. I don't know if you know my boy Cam that much, but you can ask Cam a question, you can ask me a question, or you might want to ask our question together. But somebody end up throwing it off on somebody, but it's all good. Give us a good question, man.
I do want to know, how y'all got together to put this together? You know what I'm saying? That's what I want to know.
Two different questions: how we met and how we put this together.
Oh, so I only got one?
No, we got two. That's good. Two questions.
Okay.
Which one you want me to answer? Which one you want me to answer?
However y'all want to do it. I just want to know the connection.
You want to answer how we met or how we put this together?
You could do the how we met, and I'll do the how we put it together.
All right. So how we met? I was in the club in Long Beach.
This is years ago.
No smoking.
Yeah.
I made my mind up. I'm finna smoke. I went in the bathroom. I waited till everybody cleared, and I locked the door. Got to rolling up my situation. Bow, right?
I gotta take a piss.
Nigga get the beating on the door. Boom, 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 boom. And I'm like, man, fuck them niggas. I'm fit to blow. He beat boom, boom, boom. And I'm like, this nigga sound. I could tell when a nigga, he really must got a piss. He don't know what I'm doing. He just, he go in there to use the bathroom. I try to play it off, wash my hands, and try to act like I'm doing something regular before he can bail back out and I can relock this motherfucker. He kind of like peeping my play, and he like, hey, man, I don't know what you doing, but I left my weed in the car, and I left my blunts and lighter, everything in the car. So you look like a real nigga. I think you trying to smoke right now. Let me just smoke with you right now. It's all good. I'll give you the weed when we get back out the club, whatever. It's just I ain't got nothing on me. I thought we couldn't smoke in here. Nigga, we end up blowing it down.
Damn.
I always said, see, this where the twist come in is because I got a little sister. I always said I wasn't going to like be in her friend circle. He ended up being one of her close friends. So when I started hanging out, she was, oh yeah, you with my boy. And I'm like, yo, boy, I ain't with no. Yeah. And it ended up being it. So, but we met so random.
That's wild.
That kind of how it locked us in where I started hanging out with all my sister friends, and we all hang out together. But yeah, my whole plans was to never hang out with nobody she hang out with or chill with when we grew up, just so we could be, you know, I got you if you need me, but we don't need to be kudos and do.
She younger than you, older?
Like 3 years younger than me.
Okay. Yeah.
But my grandpa always said, y'all gonna grow up and be super tight and close, and I'm like, never.
Yeah.
And yeah, he damn near ended up being the little middle that brought us together. But yeah, that's how we met, smoking. And he was one of my sister people, so we just locked in.
Sound like a young LA story.
Hell yeah! Wow, how about that?
But then we had plenty of adventures after that.
Yeah, he was mashing with me. He was doing music for a second before we started doing the podcast and shit. So
you producing shit too?
I was more just kind of rap. I was throwing events.
He was like a
Larry
June or a Dom Kennedy, that cool laid back. Hey. He says, with some beach house bitches. He say some shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, that was my line he said. Yeah. He said, I'm chilling with some beach house bitches. And you just gotta like, who would say some shit like that? That was just the way he said it. It was just a smooth little, that was his whole rap play. So I always fucked with it though. But yeah, he stopped rapping it, and these niggas blew up and really took that little cool little angle. That was his little angle.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah,
you know,
that's wild.
Hey, like I say, as long as it's natural as you, like I could tell when niggas doing music and it ain't really them or they just chasing shit.
Yeah,
like
sure.
Me, I'm always do me.
Mm-hmm.
Like I ain't going out the element, you know. I got production and then I'm gonna talk my shit, my fly shit.
Yeah,
it's me, bro. It's me.
Part.
But if you know me, you like, oh, that's him.
Yeah, for sure.
So I feel him.
So how we start the podcast?
All right, so we started the podcast. So he had been coming to do guest spots on a couple other shows.
At this spot?
Yeah. Like, people wouldn't come. He'll come fill in, be like a co-host. Or, it just happened like 2-3 weeks in a row damn near. Within a month, he had been here like 3 times. And
yeah, somebody I did a video with, he had an interview here to premiere his video, so I came to that.
Yeah.
It ended up just being, he got different podcasts. So like the WB Morning Show is one podcast. Then he got Cali Finest Radio, another podcast. Then he got Plant Plug. You get what I'm saying? So it's different podcasts all in the same thing. So I might come back in the same setup, but it'd be a different host, whole different podcast. So, kind of like
about
that.
Different shit.
But it's to him, I'm keep running back to the same person. The guests and the co-hosts and all that switching. He always running the board, so I'm keep steadily running into him, even though we partners and all that.
Right.
He got the idea in his head one day.
Might as well just.
Yeah, he kind of let everybody leave.
I'm like, well, you already here, damn near every week anyway. So like, let's pick one day out the week and we do our own show and
Makes
start
sense.
bringing guests and things like.
sense.
Well, at first it wasn't even supposed to be no guests. That's what it was. It was just gonna be us sitting up having a conversation, and I looked at it as that was my way of hanging out with my friend for once a week.
Right.
Yeah, I do.
That's how I
enough
started.
Yeah, man. In my head, like I do enough in a week where I could talk about some club shit or some gym tips or whatever different shit that I learned in a week. Basically, we talk about it. He seen me post some shit. He might have some question to ask me. So how was that concept? And we just talking about front stories and back stories of what we did this week.
That's how it started.
So we did
That's
the
how it
first
started.
show,
The
right?
first episode
We record
only.
everything. We talking about like going to the gym and shit, like regular shit.
Yeah.
And I start posting the clips, after a week or whatever, and his sister seen it and was like, "Oh, I got an
my
event coming
sister,
up."
photographer, and then they got an event called the Lifted Floating Experience, where they do like sound bathing and where people laying back.
Okay.
It's one of them ways
They wanted to promote that
like
event.
a yoga type of vibe.
So it came up.
That's how we got our first guest.
Yeah,
Okay.
so she kind of like, well, I want to be a guest on there, and I'm like, we're not really having guests. She was kind of like, I got an event I'm trying to promote. I'll be there doing like having the I don't know what's the good word to say.
How do I describe it?
Yeah, I'll be having the parsley for them, so when they want to put it on top of their food, you know what I'm talking about?
100%.
The garnishment.
Yes, sir. There we go.
100%.
So with that being
Yeah,
said, so I'm part of the event, so we end up using it to do it. But then after that, we got another guest, and like I said, now we on like maybe episode 70, and we got 3
75,
episodes booked
75.
up every day all the way till
December.
yeah.
I remember you was telling me when we
Yeah.
was trying to. We
Yeah,
put
so
it together. That's
it's tight in one way, but it's not tight when somebody happened and we try to re-put it back in, and it's like you supposed to get interviewed in July, and now it's the next time it's September, and it's like, damn, what happened? You can't just throw me that? And it's like,
yeah.
actually we can't. And it's like, it's a good thing, but at the same time, it's like shit. When then I be telling people, they like, hey, I want to get on the show. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna call you. So when I say, hey, how y'all doing? We got 2 dates for you. It's gonna be December 1st or December 15th, and right now it's just about to be summertime. Nigga looking at me like, damn, you don't know what you're gonna. You might be on a whole different rollout, or you don't know what you're gonna. But to be honest, for Monday, it's only so many Mondays in a year.
Yeah.
If we do one of them, we filled all up. We do 2, we filled them up. We did 3, down there filled up. It's like I don't even know what we're gonna do at this point, because morning is morning. Get what I'm saying? Anything past so late is like, that's not a morning show. You know what I mean? So
I get it.
trying to flip up the slots, keep it in the morning on a Monday. Yeah, we damn near on in 2026 already. So
I mean, that's a
I don't
good
know.
thing, though.
at one time I was like, should we slow down? But I'm like, that don't make sense, because you never know how people might not make it or do things.
Yeah.
Just keep filling it up. But yeah, I don't know. Now, because I just talked to Stoney today. He was saying he about to drop his album. I want to be the first nigga to do a double, like the second interview. So I'm like, we ain't even got, I don't know when we going to do a second interview for somebody.
It's like, you ain't the first person that said that.
I told
you
him
know?
that. So it's like I damn near trying to hook him up with a different podcast, and they could do it's an interview, but it's a different type of interview. They might have a different setting, different questions,
Oh, man.
you know, more on
Hey,
hot
all
topics
different
of what's
format,
going
yeah.
on. Yeah, everything is different. So
Sound like
it's cool.
Sound good to me, man.
Yeah.
I like to see it, bro.
Yeah,
like I
hell
said,
yeah.
y'all got my support.
man, I
And
appreciate
whatever
you.
I could help, or y'all need some art, you need thinking of somebody, you might not. I mean, let me know. You know.
Yeah, nah, for sure. I like I said, I don't really bother people too much, but if I ever could think of something I'm gonna bother you for, I call. I ain't too proud to press that send button.
You ain't gonna bother me though, but you know, certain niggas just they got it with me. You know what I'm saying? You one of those, so
for sure.
Yeah,
man, I appreciate you, man. You want to drop all your social networks, give them that good website again, all that good stuff.
What is it? Instagram is Rookington. What we got? That's ROOKINGTON. I got the YouTube Young Rook TV. Got all my visuals on there. It's actually just a link tree that got all that shit. But you know, anything you put Young Rook, it's gonna. You type that on Google, it's popping up. Like, yes, sir. So, YoungRook.com, man. Go buy a T-shirt and a hoodie.
That part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you got some dope different type of merches. I done seen you over the years, from the Rook to the Slauson, to the one with you and Nip on there. All the album covers. Man, we just, you know, some people got people that want to support, but they not giving them away how. Young Rook is not having that problem. He's giving y'all a way to support. So if you want to tap in, man. You know what I'm talking about? Support go a long way than just liking and sharing and leaving a comment. That's the free stuff you can do. Sometimes you can put a little bit of that chip with it, man. You know what I'm talking about? So this the point where my nigga Cam gonna take y'all home, man. You know what I'm talking about? Gonna hop in that little old Billy truck, man. You know what I'm talking about? Slide on off on these good folks.
Y'all can tap in with me at COOLAZZCAM. Tap in with our website, www.theinnovativeculture.com. Follow us on Instagram at innovative.culture and the WB Morning Show, and subscribe to our YouTube at youtube.com/innovativeculture.
Yes, sir. That about be it. You know what I'm talking about? You know, we appreciate y'all pulling up. If you watched it all the way to the end, you my real friend. You know what I'm talking about? Go on and put a comment, share, like, all that good stuff, man. Y'all tap in with my boy Young Rook. Y'all tap in with the Innovative Culture. Follow Cam, my nigga Yoda in the back. He dropping all kind of behind the scenes. Y'all just stay locked in like a dreadlock, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hello.
Waking up, sunshine beams through the blinds. Young LA and cool ass Cam on the grind. 10 a.m. hits, I'm tuning in for the fine. Spotify or YouTube, blowing up your mind. WB Morning Show, that's the spot. Fresh episodes every Monday, they hot. West Coast vibes, never miss a shot. Eating up the screen, they serving the plot. Look, hit that subscribe, punch that bell. New content dropping, can't you tell? Last for days, stories to swell. Morning shots, we under the spell.
Innovative.